And we are back due to Instagram's 1 hour time limit. Wish that wasn't a thing anymore. Hopefully they'll change that around soon. Just gonna send another invite to Sydney so we can get back. Oh, there she is. Perfect. And yep, you just want to hit the same button as before. Oh, and John Chase joined us. Welcome, John. And we're back.
We're back.
And quick plug, John Shea, my friend who does the radio show who I was telling you about, just joined us. So actually, if you're ever in New England, you should definitely reach out to him because I'm sure he'd love to see you perform or have some of your music on his show, perhaps.
That would be so cool. Yeah, definitely.
I do think though he usually does local artists for the music he plays, but I'm sure he'd still love to see you perform.
Rock and roll. I like it. Yeah, definitely. Thank you.
Absolutely. Okay, so just kicking right back into gear. I'll let you take that drink. Let's see, where were we? Cross the eyes. Start music. Okay. All right. Okay. This is a follow-up to an earlier question. The first tour you ever went on, how did that opportunity first arise?
Well, I guess I would start when I started performing out. I played at restaurants and pumpkin patches and stuff around where I was from, and then from there I would just kind of I started working with the management Grace Musicians Group, and they've been very awesome to work with, and just been branching out ever since, and trying to grow the area of where we can go out and perform and stuff like that.
Awesome. Let me see. When you first start music. Okay. Okay. Favorite actor and favorite actress.
Favorite actor, I would say that's a tough one. Maybe Mike Myers, because I like the Austin Powers movies. Those are good. And then actress, interesting. That's a toughie. Probably I like Emma Stone. She's cool. I like La La Land. I thought that was a good movie.
Yeah, I think I've had a few who have answered Emma Stone before. Actually, a very close friend of mine, I think that's her favorite as well.
Oh, really? Cool. Very cool.
Have you made any friends throughout your through your music journey?
Definitely, yeah. Everyone's been super duper nice that I've gotten to play with and work with and everything like that. So definitely lots of really kind people.
Awesome. Okay. Favorite show to watch as a kid?
We're going back to SpongeBob.
The second I was reading that, I'm like, I already know where she's going.
Yeah, SpongeBob, or I was really into Hannah Montana. That's a goodie.
Yeah. There a lot of like my earliest childhood was very much like Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, Disney stuff.
Yep, that's what it's all about. But I always go back to SpongeBob. It's so good.
What would you say is your favorite from Cartoon Network?
Have you seen Bear Bears? I think it's a new show.
Bear Bears. I'm not familiar with Bear Bears. Like my time was very much stuff like Ed, Edd n Eddy, Courage the Cowardly Dog, Dexter's Lab, stuff like that.
Yeah, check out Bear Bears. That show's top notch. It's about 3 bears. And then there's a show called Uncle Grandpa, which is pretty funny. I think they're newer shows, but
I'm almost afraid to ask, how does someone become an uncle and a grandpa, or is his nickname just Uncle Grandpa?
I don't know. But he lives in an RV and he's Uncle Grandpa, and he's got his friend Pizza Steve, and he's a piece of pizza, and he wears sunglasses, and he lives in the RV with him. And then there's Mr. Gus, and I don't really know what kind of animal Mr. Gus is.
Huh.
And then there's a tiger that also lives in the RV.
It's a whole bunch of characters.
Yeah, it definitely is, but it's pretty entertaining.
All right. Let me see. What questions? Oh wait, no. What kind of shows do you watch now?
Um, I was just watching a show the other night called Revenge, which is pretty good.
I've
It's
heard Revenge. Yeah.
Hulu. Yeah, it's pretty dramatic, but it's pretty exciting. It's all about revenge.
Which actors and actresses are in that? Because I feel like one of them is someone from recurring roles I've seen.
Don't know off the top of my head, honestly. Um,
Is one of them Emily Van Camp?
it might be.
I know she's in The Resident. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look that up because that's driving me nuts now. I know there's someone from Revenge who I'm familiar with, but I would have to go. Is that a currently running show or an older show?
I don't think it's running anymore. It used to be on Netflix, and then I think now it's over on Hulu or something like that. But it used to be on the television.
Okay. Yep. Um, let's see. What questions do you get asked the most from fans?
Questions. Honestly, I don't know. I get asked about my guitar. I play Breedlove guitars, and I get asked about that, or I think it's usually like guitar questions or like the guys in the band, stuff like that.
All right. Let's see. Ask that. Ask that. Are there any artists that you'd like to plug, or any of your projects or friends' projects that you'd like to plug in here tonight?
Yeah, my brand new single. It just came out. It's called You Can't Forget About Me, and you can find it right at my website, sydneyirvingmusic.com. Limited edition. There's only 100 in the entire universe, and they're selling fast. And they're all hand signed and numbered, and you can grab yours today.
Oh, physical CDs?
Physical CDs. It's a CD single, so there is the single on track 1, and then track 2, or like the B-side, is an alternate version of the song that you can find absolutely nowhere else. It's only on the CD.
Okay, you know what? I appreciate when people are still making CDs. That those seem to be dying out in the industry, but I like to be able to listen to music in my car the old-fashioned way.
Well, the funny thing is, I just heard, I think yesterday, that recently, like CD, it's gone up, like, in people buying it and everything like that, and it's like the first time in a little while that it's gone up rather than going down. But I love CDs. I think they're great. It's
Yeah,
a physical copy of it and get to look at the artwork and open it up and have the CD in your hands.
yeah. And it's a little more affordable than vinyl because vinyl is first off much bigger and it's only one specific player that can play it. Whereas like a CD, you can play that on a DVD player, you can play it on your computer, you can play it on your car, you can play it anywhere.
Right. I love vinyl too, but CDs I think are really great. And I have a couple that you can find at my website, sydneyirvingmusic.com.
Yeah.
And I think they're great. They sound good, and they're cool.
Yeah. Plus, if you're ever like meeting the artist, it's easier to bring a CD case with you than a vinyl case.
Right. A vinyl you cannot put in your pocket unless you have
Right.
very pockets.
Oh, and Katie Dobbins, who I interviewed last time, is joining us. Hello, Katie.
Hello.
She was fantastic. I just saw her in Boston a couple weeks ago.
Oh, nice.
hopefully I can see one of your shows live someday soon.
Definitely, that'd be super cool.
Yes. Let me see. Oh, and Katie, I'll put in a free plug for you. If you've got any questions you want to ask Cindy here, you can just comment them down below, and then we'll address those. All right. Let me see. Number 8. Where was? Okay, here we go. Are there any songs you submitted to like artists or TV shows that you'd love to see either recorded or performed?
I haven't submitted any. I think it'd be super cool if one of my songs was on TV or anything like that. So that'd be cool. I haven't submitted anything though. I'd love to.
What about some of your songs? Are there any particular songs of yours that you'd love to hear another artist perform?
Honestly, I mean, if an artist decided to perform one of my songs, I'd be totally flattered. I think that'd be cool. Just any song to see their take on it.
All right. Any ways you've tried to uh, break yourself out of your shell more or get yourself out of your comfort zone?
The other day, I went to Wonderworks with my sister, and they have the rides, and you get in it, and it like flips you upside down and stuff like that. And I do not like going like on rides and going upside down, and so that was a big step out of the comfort zone. There was this bike, and you had to like pedal it, and it would go like up and around. It was horrible. it was fun. It was horrible. I only got around like twice.
So are you not a fan of roller coasters in general, or just the ones that do the vertical, like the flips?
I'm just not a fan of rides. I just think they're pretty scary. And plus, like
You know,
going up and down, I feel like the human body isn't supposed to go upside down.
yeah, it took me a few, like when I was younger, I couldn't handle rides. I remember like the first thing out of my, like the fast ones, like the first thing out of my mouth if I was at any park is this a fast slide or a slow ride?
Right.
And one time I was actually lied to and ended up going on Thunder Mountain and got sick after. But
Oh
as I
no.
got as I got older, I kind of eased myself like, okay, I'll up myself a little more on speed. I'll up it a little more, up it a little more, to the
Yeah.
point where now I'm like literally riding almost anything.
Oh man, I could never. No way. Even the swings. I can't even do the swings. Like the ones that in a circle.
Oh, yeah, where you just yeah, just literally swinging around on the set.
Yeah, not for me. I'd rather just
I, I
watch.
I know some people who are like that as well, where it's like, oh, they can't even handle the swing.
Yeah, I'll stand by and I'll watch. That's what I'm into.
You're more to observe than to feel that rush.
Yeah, I'll watch everybody else have the rush and I'll just hang out over here and take some pictures.
So here's one kind of out of the park. So if you could fly, would you just not want to be one who could fly? Would you rather be like walking to your destinations than flying over?
I feel like if I could fly, it'd be another story because I feel like you would just kind of make it happen because then you don't even have to worry about like driving or anything. You just fly everywhere.
Interesting. What would you say would be more like fun or convenient to be able to fly somewhere or just be able to teleport over there?
I think teleport. If I had a superpower, I'd want to be able to teleport
Hmm.
because it's just instant.
Plus, you know what? If you've got a lot of luggage with you, or if you're moving to a whole nother area, it's a lot easier to probably just like snap all your stuff over there than to be like, okay, I gotta carry this back, gotta go back and forth, bringing all my stuff.
Yeah, imagine trying to fly with like 5 backpacks on your back. You would be totally weighed down. It would never work.
Yeah, no, and some of it might not be able to take the flight there.
Yeah. And if you wanted to bring someone with you, how would that work?
Oh, oh, they'd be kicking and screaming and going nuts. Is how it would work.
Yeah, you would have to be like, sorry, I'm gonna fly there. You have to take a take a car there, and I don't know.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I have to like hold on. That would be just crazy.
Yeah, and then there's like if you're loosening your grip, you're just like, okay, we need to sit down for a moment.
But then you're over the ocean and you can't. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's true. That is true. I mean, yeah. I mean, you technically could, but then it wouldn't be fun.
Yeah.
Right. Favorite streaming service?
I just recently got the like free trial for Apple Music. So I've been
Oh.
using that. But I'm a beginner to streaming services. So
Yeah, for me, I like shied away from them for so long because I was always trying to support all my local cable shows, and also because when Netflix happened, Blockbuster and Hollywood Video kind of ended, and I was one of those kids who always wanted to work at one of those places, being able to recommend movies to people, and just
right.
loved being able to go and rent movies was a lot of fun. So when that all ended, I was not a fan of Netflix. But then they started saving a lot of my shows as they were getting canceled, like The Killing and then Lucifer, and I was like, darn it, I
Gotcha.
really don't. I'm like, now you're buying my loyalty.
Right. We went to they had a family video, which unfortunately is closed now, but it was cool to go in and see all the movies and they had all the snacks and everything you could get. It was
Hmm.
more fun, I think, than just flipping through the different things on the television.
Have you ever been to Oregon?
I've never been to Oregon.
There is one blockbuster left, and it is in Oregon.
Oh, really?
Yes, there's even a documentary on it on Netflix, ironically.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, there's even a part where they're like, "Oh, what caused Blockbuster close down?" And they're like saying, "It wasn't Netflix. It wasn't Netflix. It was the economy." I'm thinking it could be both. It figures Netflix would be saying we weren't responsible for that.
Oh no. That's kind of funny.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely do love that human interaction. I think the only thing essentially that's left that's even close to like a running service is the library because they do have movies and shows there that we can still rent.
Sure,
They're
definitely.
not always in the best condition, of course, but hey,
It happens.
I don't understand why it's so hard for like. I'm even the guy who preferred the old ways with DVDs over Blu-ray because with Blu-ray it was just a slight improvement in visual quality, but then they just started stealing all the special features that DVDs originally had, and
Right.
hey, I'm like, that's kind of cheap, and you could play your DVDs on anything.
Right.
People were always just like saying to me, yeah, but they scratch so much easier. I'm thinking, show me how you hold your DVD, and they're like holding it like the worst way possible. I'm like, no, the hole in the middle is where you put one of your fingers, and then you have the other two holding the disc on the
Right.
edge.
You know what I do like about DVDs is when you watch a movie from like 2003 or something, and then the ads that lead up to the movie are like coming summer 2004. And it'll be like the advertisement, and then the next one comes and it's an advertisement and they go coming summer of 2004. And you're like,
Like,
I've already seen that.
please, yep. Yeah, with like VHSs, you had to watch that first before you could even watch your movie or your show. DVDs,
Hmm.
I think, kind of still required some of those, but they were a little easier to skip through.
Right. Right.
We got someone in the chat just asking, "Hey Sydney, how are you?" Oh,
I'm good. How are you? Thanks for joining in.
oh, nice to show people just showing general care and concern. All right. Favorite streaming service? Okay. Oh, here's a fun one. Favorite flavor of ice cream?
Oh man, I like cookie dough And one time we got at Burn Dairy, they had an ice cream flavor called It's a Cow Party, and it was like, I think it was like birthday cake flavor or something, but it was top notch. It was so, it was like there was like all these like different like sprinkles in it, and I don't even remember what was in it. I think like some chocolate chips, but it was good.
Ooh. Speaking of chocolate chips, easily my favorite is mint chocolate chip.
Ooh, that's good. I think all ice cream flavors are good. There's no bad flavors.
I've had some where it's like either maybe a little too sweet or a little too, I don't know. There's some where like I'm not a coffee person, so I can't have coffee ice like that kind.
Okay.
Um, I'll definitely say I love enhanced ones. Like with Ben and Jerry's, they have like instead of mint chocolate chip, it's mint chocolate chunk. So you
Oh,
have
okay.
more like, yeah, you have bigger chocolate pieces in there.
Uh-huh. Yeah. There's so many good ice creams. Or like, what about like, do you put sprinkles on your ice cream? Or do you do
It depends on the ice cream. If it's one of the more generic flavors, then yes. But usually I don't mess with like some of my favorites unless there's something a little more specific that could quite complement it well. But if I'm having mint chocolate chip, I usually don't throw general sprinkles on them.
right? I like a little bit of whipped cream. Or whenever I go and get ice cream, my usual order is like a twist with rainbow sprinkles or black raspberry soft ice cream with chocolate sprinkles. So good.
Yeah, my last job, we actually there were like a bunch of days people would be bringing in stuff, and we'd have like we could make ice cream sundaes or literally anything, and that's like usually they bring in like generic like vanilla like as just the safest option, but then you can like throw whatever you want on it, and that's where I just would go over the top with whether it's like the sprinkle, the fudge, all of that.
Yep, put it all on, pile it up.
Just to the point where it doesn't even look like vanilla anymore. It's just so much mixed together.
It's just Sunday.
It's madness. Oh, and we're making someone hungry. Whoops.
Sorry.
Okay. Let me see. Favorite. Okay. Favorite overall cookie.
Chocolate chip are my all-time favorite.
Do you prefer the hard ones or the soft ones?
Soft ones.
Have you ever tried microwaving the soft ones?
Yes, so good. Or if it's a little bit stale, like you've had it for a while, put it in the microwave, fixed.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, like that's a trick my one of my mom's old friends, her son taught us was like, have you ever tried microwaving them? And we're like, no. And then we do, like it only needs like 15 to seconds at least. And then I'm just
Yep,
like, oh my God, now the milk makes this even better because you need to cool it off a little bit. It's just like it melts so much easier.
yep, yeah. That's what it's all about.
I also found that certain like have you ever had like fluff with peanut butter and fluff? Have you ever had fluff before?
Hmm.
So we have a container, and a while back it started to get a little hard. So I was like, uh-oh, are we gonna have to throw this out? I threw it in the microwave for like just a few seconds. Says the good as new again.
Fixed it.
Life hacks.
Just pop it in the microwave, it's all set.
The microwave does fix things, many, many
Yep.
things.
Except if the milk goes bad, don't put it in the microwave. That would not work.
Oh no, no, that's just gonna make it stink.
Yes.
All right. Coffee or tea?
I love tea. Um, I like mint tea or there's a thing called throat coat tea, which is always really great. Um, and I actually just had some yesterday. I love tea.
Okay. Um, Oh, here's a new one I'll throw in. Uh, Favorite type of chocolate? Dark chocolate, white chocolate, any other type, or
I like milk chocolate.
what? Yes, that's what I meant. Milk chocolate.
Milk chocolate's my favorite. Like Hershey's milk chocolate, I think is top notch.
Mm. I will say, like, I definitely think it probably tastes better. I have heard though that dark chocolate is supposed to be better for us.
That's what I hear too. Um, I think dark chocolate's good too, but milk
Yeah,
chocolate, my first choice.
yeah. You ever like leave it in the freezer just so it'll stay fresher when you have it later?
No, I haven't.
Yeah,
Do it?
there's like yeah, like we'll have like if anything if we just have like general like chocolate bars or like those chocolate covered almonds, we'll always just like throw them in the freezer so they're fresher.
Nice. Okay, I'm gonna have to give that a shot. Is it like after you open it, you put it in the freezer, or anytime?
You could it could be both before and after. I mean, we always just keep in there to start, just and then like we'll open it up, take little pieces. If it's like a full bar, like we'll limit ourselves to like a little piece every night.
Right.
But yeah, even like the almond, like chocolate almond packs, will yeah, just take a pack out of the freezer, have that.
Awesome. Very cool.
All right. Um, what's your preferred nail color?
Nail color. So I don't usually paint my nails because when you play guitar, they just naturally get messed up. But when I do paint my nails, I don't always paint my nails, but when I do, I usually do just black fingernails.
It's funny you mention that too, because a few of my friends who have been on here, when I ask them manicures or pedicures, they usually say pedicures because their manicures don't last because of the whole of guitar playing.
Right. Yeah. It's a very short-lived thing, but when you do paint your nails, you feel all fancy.
And, yeah, I mean, obviously, I don't do mine. Like, I've only ever had like one manicure with just like a clear coat just to like strengthen my nail itself.
Right. That's cool though.
It is. So nice to have like something that just change up about yourself just to like stand out.
Definitely, yeah.
Have you ever dyed your hair before? Any colors?
I have never dyed my hair. Because I feel like if I wanted the color to show up, I'd have to bleach it. Because I don't know if it would show up on my hair. I've done like
Mm.
highlights, so like just like a little bit of like just texture to the hair, but that's it.
Yeah, like when I was younger, so as a Dragon Ball Z fan, I really wanted to look like a Super Saiyan, so I just dyed it not even blonde, but just straight up like yellow, yellow.
Oh wow.
Did not did not last too long. Then I tried a spray dye for I think I wanted to go red next, but they only had orange. Wasn't
Oh
crazy
yeah.
about that. But then back in high school, actually changed it to black just so it wouldn't be as much of an extreme change, but still something I just thought would work.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I will recommend though, if you're ever trying a spray dye, make sure you wash it out before you fall asleep, because otherwise you wake up the next morning with some of that on your face.
Oh no. I didn't
Yeah,
know. Man.
yeah. I woke up one morning, I'm like, why is my pillow all black? And then I get downstairs, people are having a good laugh off my face. Had the
Your
dye all over it.
your hair color.
All right. What are some of your guilty pleasures?
Um, I guess casserole. I love casserole, and everyone makes fun of me for it. I don't know. It's I guess a guilty pleasure, but I don't think there's anything wrong with liking casserole.
I'm a pasta addict myself, so like even if I'm not having a plate, I'll be secretly snacking on a few pieces here and there.
As long as you eat it when it's cooked. Some people they'll eat it when they're making it and it's not even cooked yet. It's all like hard and stuff. I'm like, how do you eat that?
I've never done that. I've never done that.
Me neither.
I think it's a little more common for maybe people to have like ramen noodles, like a few of the little remaining pieces when they're uncooked, like whatever's left in the bag after you break the rest off. But
Right. Yep.
All right. Your celebrity crush.
I thought long and hard about this one, and the best I could come up with, Pauly D from Jersey Shore.
I think one of the guys from Jersey Shore is originally from Rhode Island. I'm not sure if it's Paulie.
Is it? I I wonder. I wonder who it was. Do they still live
I
there? I wonder.
I still remember, like, back when my mother was a nurse, the guy, before he went to the show, he actually, she met him at her place of work.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah.
awesome. I hope she got a photo.
She did not, but I think there's some photos at this place that's close to my house, that serves like pizza and wraps and stuff like that.
That's
I,
cool.
I know they got a photo with them.
That's cool.
Okay. Favorite gaming systems?
Um, I like the Wii. We do Just Dance. It's a fan favorite. And any like the Mario games.
Okay. Okay, yeah. So in terms of system, you prefer the Wii, and in terms of games itself, you prefer Mario.
Yeah.
What would you say is your absolute favorite Mario? Like Mario Kart 64 or
Well, Mario Kart, I like it. I'm really bad at it though. Like on the Wii, when I had a DS when I was younger, and I was good at it on the DS, like the handheld things. But
yeah.
on the TV, the Wii, I don't know why, but I'm like horrible at it.
I tried it. I think I tried it on the Wii myself once at a convention. I just could not get the hang of it on there.
I
Like,
know it's
give
so
me a give me a regular remote. I can handle that, no problem. The joysticks, all that. But trying to like do a
yep.
stick while you're like this, I'm just like, nope. I'm falling into the lava. I am
Yeah,
Princess
no,
Beth is not doing well.
you can't wrap your head around it. It's pretty tough. Mario Brothers, that's a good game.
Mhm.
I had that on the DS. I was pretty top notch at that one.
Mario Brothers, Super Smash Brothers, lots of good ones.
Yep.
Let me see. Okay. Favorite school subject?
I always liked English, and I always liked uh, like home ec was always fun when you would do like the cooking.
Yeah. I did not have home ec in my school, in any of my schools. Now I kind of really wish I did.
It's fun. I think I liked it. You would like you would get to the cooking unit and you would get to make food and then bring it home, which was always fun.
Yeah, that's a nice fun grade right there. Get to make something and then enjoy it right after.
Yep. That's right.
Yeah, yeah, you're like trying some of your food, you're like, oh yeah, this is an A plus right here.
Or
Uh, were you gonna say something?
oh no, go ahead. You're good.
Oh, okay. Just checking the subject. Artist, gaming, anime, ice cream. Okay. What's like the strangest or most unique facts you've ever learned in life? Like I heard about some states where it's against the law to like buy a toothbrush on a Tuesday or something like that.
Really? That's pretty funny. Huh.
Yeah.
Uh, I would say like I don't know how weird it is, but I learned back to SpongeBob. I learned from SpongeBob that the like plastic part on your shoelace is called an aglet.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I learned that I think watching Sweet Life, Zach and Cody.
Okay. The funny
Yep.
thing is that it seems like everybody learned that from a television show.
Yeah, they were even phrasing it like, he's at the end of shoelace that no one knows what it's called, and the other person just goes, you mean an aglet? Like, oh, okay, that's what it's called.
That's funny. Yeah, it's an interesting situation, and they say television isn't educational. It is,
I
apparently.
feel like I remember more that I've learned on TV than I learned in school itself sometimes. I'm a
I think
visual learner.
I think that's the case for most people.
Yeah, it's because you remember the general story around like that scene. You can remember the scene, you can remember the facts.
Yep. Yep.
Um, are there any like wonderful memory, like unique memories that you have from your life? Like for me, one that comes to mind is the time I was at a butterfly exhibit. I was sitting on a bench and a butterfly landed on me and sat on my lap for 10 minutes. Like, do you have anything like you've seen a double rainbow before or any unique memories?
Yeah. I I've seen a double rainbow before. Um, about the butterfly thing. Um, one time when I was little, there was like a butterfly with a hurt wing, and it crawled up in my hand, and I brought it over and put it up on like a rock or something, so it wasn't in the parking lot. So I guess yeah.
That's cool. Um, what's your favorite competition? Do you have any favorite competition series?
Um, I like we watch Survivor. I I watched just
Not.
with my stepmom, and that's a pretty good one. It's pretty wild.
Do you watch any of like the talent shows like American Idol, AGT, any of those?
Not really. I watched The Voice for like one season, but that was about it.
Yeah, I got on the end of season three when they had Cassidy Pope. I quit
Oh,
around season 12 after Lauren Dusky lost. I was like, no, I'm good. No, that's it.
yeah. I don't remember what season I watched, but
Do you remember who the coaches were?
I think it was fairly recent. So it was, I think, like Blake Shelton and I think Adam Levine was on it. And
Okay, so this was a few years back because he's no longer on there.
okay, and I think it might have been like I don't know who else was on there. I think like maybe like Kelly Clarkson or something like that.
Kelly Clarkson. Okay. Yep. All right. So was it them and Legend or them and Jennifer Hudson or Alicia Keys?
Maybe it was Alicia Keys. I don't know. I don't remember. I
Yeah. Okay.
it,
So that
I
was probably one of their.
yeah, I think it might have been Alicia Keys that was on it.
I think I know what you're talking about. That was with Bren Cartelli. I did not watch it, but I'm familiar with like how that went down. And then I was like, oh wait a minute, I met that winner years ago
Oh, you met?
when I went to
Oh,
see
that's
Tori Kelly.
oh, very nice. Very cool.
Yeah. Okay. Are there any other facts about you'd like to share with fans before we close out for tonight, or any other questions you'd hope I'd ask?
Interesting. I would say interesting facts. Um, I'm not sure.
Or just anything you'd
Um,
like to share about yourself?
my name is Sydney, and you can find me on Instagram at Sydney Irving Music. Please give me a follow.
Asking what is on your shirt.
It's a Blue Oyster Cult shirt. Um, when I saw them at the New York State Fair a couple of years ago.
Okay. All right. I think that is all she wrote for tonight.
Awesome. Oh,
All
what's your
right. Well,
favorite kind of
what's my favorite what?
Jones soda? There's a comment.
Oh. Oh, that's a good one that I should add onto the list. Favorite soda, yes. That I'm surprised I did not think of that one sooner. Huh. For me, I'd
That's a good
say
question.
Mountain Dew or
Mountain Dew?
Birch beer.
Oh, birch beer is good. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lighter, so and I like to have like just little glasses of it here and there just to reserve it.
Right. I like Dr. No, root beer is good. They do a Jones root beer. And then cream soda is really good too.
Ooh. Yeah, sometimes I like to mix some of my sodas together to see how it goes.
Oh yeah. Oh, cream soda and root beer together would be pretty good.
Green soda and like the bircher, it's some of them balance well together. Like I back when I was working at Target, I blend my Mountain Dew with Sprite, and the two kind of just it was like you were tasting them separately but together, which was
Huh.
strange, but it worked.
Interesting. You're a soda philosopher.
I like all your band picks behind you. Oh, yep, we were just
Oh,
talking about that before.
thank you.
All right, well, Sydney, I cannot thank you enough for finally agreeing to come on to my show. It's been a blast.
Yeah, and thank you, John. Super.
Absolutely. And hopefully, I'm trying to get a new series launched soon where I bring some of these people who I've interviewed and other guests back on just to share some of their music. Would
Awesome.
you be
Sounds
interested in performing some of your music on my show, on my upcoming show, whenever that gets launched?
most definitely, yeah.
Perfect. And I have a blog that I'm trying to bring back, haven't done in a while, so maybe I'll reach out to you about that. That's more like an in-depth kind of story.
Okay.
Dog was yawning. All right. Well, Sydney, thank you for your time. This went on a little longer than I expected, but you know what? It's just more we get to learn about you, which is always a treat.
Yeah, and no worries. Thank you so much for having me on. It was super duper fun hanging out.
Absolutely. And hopefully we can do this again, or hopefully you'll be in Rhode Island soon.
For sure.
All
I'll
right.
have to I'll have to make it to Rhode Island.
Yes. And I will message you over the places to go, places to eat, shows to watch, and you message me over that recipe for the casserole.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. We are logging off. Have a good night, Sydney.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.